my amazing educator friends. Welcome to SuperShares. These next few weeks, we're going to have some extra special SuperShares for you with activities you can use at the beginning of the school year to cultivate community, communication, and confidence in the tools that you are using in the classroom. My name is Joe Marquez, Director of Academic Innovation for CUE, and I'm super excited to bring to you today's activity on whiteboard.fi. Now, before I get started with my favorite activity to start the year, I want you to know that we want you to share your favorite activities for the beginning of the year with your fellow educators. So if you would like to share out something you have planned or something that you have done, a fun activity to get all your students to understand the tools and understand each other and just have a great introductory week or month for the school year, just go down to qlearns.org/supershares and sign up today so we can get you on a future episode of SuperShares. Now, we are going to be showing a quick activity on whiteboard.fi. Now, this activity that we're going to be doing is not only to get the students to learn how to use the tool, but also for them to have a fun little get to know each other activity that they all can do together. They are going to be building a face with multiple steps on different aspects of building the face. Now, it's hard to explain. You have to actually see it in action. And it's hard to do it on your own, right? It's great to see this in action with, tens, 20, 30, 40, 50 educators all at once. So my friends at SciFair at their digital learning conference last week participated in this activity with myself, and I was able to get this portion of the recording so I can show it to you in action. So without further ado, I'd love for you to see this activity on Whiteboard.fi that you can use in your classroom tomorrow, Monday, whenever you're back in the classroom. I will see you on the other side of this video. I already see individuals joining us today. Welcome, Alexander. Welcome, Beth. Welcome, Justin. Welcome, John. Welcome, Joanne. Welcome, Lindsay. Welcome, Logan. Welcome, J-Lo. J-Lo's here. Look at that. We're so popular that even J-Lo is taking time away from Ben Affleck to join us today. All right. Christy's here. Nicole is here. Vanessa is here. Awesome. Awesome. Notice I can see everybody's whiteboards. So this is what I want you to do. I want you on your screen to just write hi with your mouse or with your touchpad, whatever you have, just write the word hi. I'll go ahead and do it on mine as well. You're just going to write hi, H-I, and I'll put a little smiley face as well. J-Lo already said hi. Excellent. Mr. D, he's already in. Logan, that's a nice looking face you drew there. Good. Everybody's saying hi. Look at that. And in real time, we are getting responses coming in from everybody in real time. That's pretty awesome. So to show you how this can be a collaborative, fun activity, but you can also utilize this for annotating a single a paragraph or for diagramming mitosis versus meiosis, or diagramming where subatomic particles are located in an atom. You can do so many different things with whiteboards. And the idea here is to simulate the activity that you would have in your classroom. Like, let's say a math class. We say, okay, everybody show me 2 + 2. What is it? And they write on their own individual whiteboard and they hold it up. That's what we're doing here. So I'm going to clear everybody's screen right now. And so what I do, there we go, is I am just going to come here and I'm going to select clear all student whiteboards, and it will clear everybody's whiteboard. It'll set it right back. All right. So when it's erased, this is what I want you to do. I want you to draw a head. It could be any animal head, a human head. I just want you to draw a head. No eyes, no nose, no mouth, no ears, no hair, just a head. Just a head. It could be just a circle. It could be an oval. Just want you to draw a head. That's all I want you to do. Draw ahead. All right, J-Lo's first again. Boom, right there, drawing the head. A-Bird, good. Remember, just the head, no eyes, no ears, no hair, no mouth, just the head. Shireen is in, Stephanie is in, a duck head, I think, right there from SLW. Good job. We can see some individuals following the directions. All right, just drawing the head. Now watch. Here's the activity. I like Jeannie's head because it's a rabbit. So here we go. I'm going to click on Jeannie's head right here. Under actions, I'm going to push this. I'm going to copy this to my whiteboard. So there it is. And I'm going to push my whiteboard to everybody. Push to all student pages. So now this bunny rabbit head is now being pushed to all of you at the same time. Now what I want you to do is draw a mouth. Draw a mouth on this bunny rabbit. Draw a mouth on this bunny rabbit. Just a mouth, no eyes, no hair, no, we already got ears, I guess, but just a mouth. Draw a mouth on this bunny rabbit. Draw a mouth. All right, here come the mouths. I see them starting to come right now. There we go. Shelly's got a mouth. Sophia's got a mouth. Tracy's got that mouth coming in. Terry's got that mouth coming in. Kristen's got that mouth coming in. Good, good. Notice what we're doing is we're doing a step-by-step activity. If you're a math teacher, this is a great way to show steps in a math problem. Have the students follow the steps, find one that a student did that's really a good exemplar, and push that to everybody else, and then have them do the next step. And then push the next one to everybody else. And you're having students collaboratively do the steps so that if anybody is getting stuck, they get pushed and they can see, oh, okay, that's how that step actually went. It's a great way to do steps. It's a great way to annotate. If you bring in an image of a paragraph, they can underline and highlight, and you could push the best one out to everybody. All right. And so I'm going to use Chelsea's right here. So under actions, I'm going to copy this to my whiteboard. There's it. There it is. And now I'm going to push mine to everybody else. All pages, all students, pushing this one out. There we go. Pushing it out. Oh, I like Angie's too. Sorry, Angie. Angie from Feist. That was a good mouth too. I could have picked that one also. I want you to put eyes now. You're going to put eyes now. You're going to put eyes now on this rabbit. You're going to put eyes now on this rabbit. Eyes, 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 eyes. All right, they're starting to come in now. Eyes on the rabbits. All eyes on the rabbits. Needle's got his eyes coming in. Jen has her eyes coming in. And then also just a because there is a little bit of lag of the Zoom to the YouTube. I think there's about 30 seconds. So a lot of you are probably still working while I push out the thing. So just know the next one we're going to do is hair. We're working on eyes right now, but when you get pushed, the next one, you're going to be working on hair when we get pushed out. All right. Oh, I said I was going to use Angie's next. Okay, there's Angie. Okay, I'm going to use Angie. So here we go. I'm going to push this one. Here we go. Copy that to my teacher whiteboard. I'm going to push it out now. Remember, hair. Well, I guess that's funny because it's a rabbit is also called a hare, but you are going to be adding hair to your rabbit. We just got a few more of these. We're going to be ending here in a few minutes, but I just again, I want to make sure you see that this is a step-by-step activity. This is a fun activity that we can do as a kind of a brain break or an activity when kids come right into the classroom. But here you can see everybody is adding their devices. Everybody's adding their thing to it. Ooh, Carrie, that's a rockin' rabbit right there. That's awesome. Charm, you got some hair coming out of the ears. It's almost like oh, Chrissy, that's a good one. That almost looks like an Iron Maiden cover right there. That's pretty neat. That's good.
Joe, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
There's a question. The student erases the image sent to them like I just did.
So if you're worried about that, you can actually push it as the background. And then if you push it as the background, they can't erase it. They can only add to it. So that might be something you'd want to do if you're afraid students will delete when it comes in. And in fact, I'll do that next. All right. So last one, man, we got some, notice this, everybody, you are all doing a phenomenal job, but you're doing it together, right? No single person would have created this by themselves, but you've done it. You've done it collaboratively. Like, look at this, Cindy. That's a great, crazy looking rabbit. That's great, right? Deidre, that looks like that girl gremlin from Gremlins 2. That's great. I mean, we're working off of each other's talents to make something new. And that's the idea here is we want to remove barriers and roadblocks, and we can do that together through activities like this. And again, this is whiteboard.fi, super easy, super quick, easy way to do this, okay? And then we're visualizing through drawing, but students can also add images if they wanted to. They can click images and bring images over here from their computer if they wanted to. See that? They can bring that on in. You can change up the grid paper on the background if you wanted to. But this is all like a one and done activity. You can't really do anything except this. This is what I would like everybody to do at this point. I want you to click on your image and I want you to save as an image. Okay, again, I want you on your thing is I want you to save as an image. Right, so you might have a thing up here where you would save it as an image. So look for that item here on your thing under actions, save as an image. Because I want you to remember, collecting what you've done. So save your picture as an image. So I want to give you a few seconds to do that.
Joe, a couple of questions.
Yep.
Are you able to see like how you manage inappropriate drawings? Are you able to, do all the drawings show up? And what if something's inappropriate?
So this one in the free version, you don't really have that other than you can click on a student's picture and then you can erase their whiteboard. So you can do that immediately and then contact them through, you could talk to them in class or send them a message, but you can do that. And then you can, if the student does it again, you can kick that student out.
But everybody will still be able to see it for that split second.
Correct. Yep. Okay. And so that's why with all of these tools, right, digital citizenship is absolutely key. And I always say, not if a student does something inappropriately, but when. How are you going to react with that? What are you going to do? So you always have this plan in place, but for that, there is in the free version, there is no way for you to keep all these away from your students. They're all seeing these in real time.
Thank you. And then there's one more. How are you able to see the whole class? And I think it's because you created the class, you're able to see everybody's.
Correct. So on your screen, you should only be able to see your drawing, I believe. And then as a teacher, you can then come in here and then push drawings out to students so that they can see those kind of things. But again, this is the free version. In the pay version, there's a lot more features, but teachers already use so much money of their own. There's no reason to pay if this is just going to be a quick little activity. All right. So again, make sure that you have clicked on, I'm going to leave this up. I'm not going to delete it, but make sure you click on your image, and under actions, make sure you save your whiteboard image. Make sure you save your whiteboard image. All right, we're back. Thank you so much for watching that. I hope you enjoyed that activity that was just shown to you. And I also hope that you can figure out a way to utilize this in your classroom. Now, we always like to do fun activities like this for students to get to know the tools, but now think about how you can actually apply this to your content area, right? You can apply this in your content area in math class by having step-by-step problems being done by all the students in the classroom, contributing to that step-by-step process. You can have it by creating annotations in the classroom, bringing up a paragraph, having students dissecting it and bringing it up one by one by one. Anytime that you need to do a step-by-step process in the classroom, this is a great way to have students collaboratively and do it together in their community. I would love to see in the chat or on the socials if you would be utilizing this activity in your classroom. What kind of twist are you going to put on it in your classroom? I've seen people do this, but not only with faces, but with cars or animals, those kinds of things. I've seen teachers use this in biology class when they're talking about adaptations. And so they would have an animal. They go, okay, draw an animal body. Now I want you to add some legs to it if it, has to live in a swampy environment. Now I want you to add this to it if it's going to live in an arid environment. So you have them add to this animal based upon the climate that they're living. Some really great interesting ways that I've seen teachers do this. So I sure hope that you take this activity and make it your own. Now, before we leave, I do have to give a shout out to, of course, our conference coming up here on October 23rd and 24th at Teachers College of San Joaquin. That is Fall Q 2021. It is going to be the first Q conference since October of 2019. We would love to see you there. All you have to do is go to q.org/fall to register. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the hard work. And congratulations if you started the school year this week. Congratulations if you are starting it again next week. Above all, I know you are putting your students first, and I'm sure excited that you get to do that for the most part in person this year. So thank you so much for watching, and have yourself a wonderful